I got a question recently whether whether or not I thought the Daltons were reworked Clovises, at least in some cases, right? In some cases, I think maybe Daltons were reworked Clovises, but I don't think it was common at all. Uh, I think Clovis lasted for 300 years or something like that, right? But Dalton lasted over 2,000 years. So they couldn't have changed, they couldn't have reworked that many Clovises. Even if they reworked all of them, all the Clovises, they'd still need a lot more for the 2,000 year time span than could be provided just by finding old Clovis points. So, yeah, I think maybe some Daltons were reworked Clovises, but I think it was rare. But I was looking at this, it's kind of a so-so Clovis, but I can probably make a nice Dalton out of it, right? And put a beveled edge on it. So I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, I think it'll look good with a beveled edge and as a Dalton. So that's what I'll do. I'm taking a break from my other knappings that I was doing today. I'm using this pad a lot lately, but it's very flat, and I just now broke an arrowhead on this flat pad. I need to start making my own pads instead of modifying other ones. I made some of my own pads with wood bases and leather tops. I think I'm just going to go with straight leather, layered leather, but they need to be not flat. But I'm going to go with the flat one again anyway, because I like the black color. I can see what I'm doing. It's harder to see on that. Okay, so first thing I need to do is fix the base so it looks more like a Dalton. The sides are more constricted. Okay. So lots of pressure flaking on this one. Since it's going to be beveled, I'm going to do the beveling with pressure. And I did say that maybe some of the Daltons were reworked Clovises. I think, yeah, it probably did happen. I can't discount it entirely. But the main reason why I don't think it was common is because the time periods. Dalton was around a lot longer. Okay. Yeah, I'm working on smaller points this time around. I'm not going to be doing very many of the big points at all anymore. I don't have the material for one. I know where I can get it, but it's expensive, both in terms of time and money. So I'm going to be working on the smaller ones, getting better at making small points. That way I can make more. Since they don't really sell for as much as the big ones, I need to make more, get better at making them faster. If I can make them fast, it'll be worthwhile. It's a whole different mindset. I broke several this week just because I'm used to heavy pressure with the larger points. That's another thing too. I don't want to be using heavy pressure all the time. Heavy pressure causes knapper's cramp and arthritis, that kind of thing. I don't want to get old too soon. I think Daltons are reasonable. I can make a bunch of these. Clovises are okay too, but anything large, I'm not going to be doing them anymore. I don't enjoy them, and they're a pain, literally. But I got a ton of flakes. A ton. I've been looking through my stash here. I got a lot of it buried under leaves and stuff. So, and also the best flint comes in small nodules, so the best flint comes in small nodules. So it'll be fun working with good quality flint instead of trying to get anything and everything that's large, even though it's cruddy. Just get it because it's large. End up trying to knap stuff that's miserable. I just looked at a bunch of pictures of Daltons. I want to make sure I get these ears right. Although I don't know, I might not be doing it right. I don't know. When I regrind these, they'll look better. How's that? I just looked at some pictures and I'm still foggy on the way they look. Anyway, I gotta focus on this particular flake remover here. I'm gonna try to send one in there to get rid of that little bulge. Okay. I'm going to do some indirect percussion on this. Oh, it almost worked. Almost. Well, good enough. Good enough. I don't know, I gotta get rid of that bulge. It's driving me nuts. This stuff, it's kind of good quality, but then sometimes it just doesn't want to cooperate. See that? It just doesn't want to cooperate. See how it kind of scooped out that termination? Instead of feathering out, it scooped itself out. Now that one feathered out. Figures, I don't know. I don't know what to do about that sort of stuff, except leave it in. You have no choice. Yeah, got no choice. I don't know what. I gotta fix this camera angle. I keep doing this thing. I don't know why. Because I need to have it up here to look at it, but then it sneaks down. Anyway, I'll probably spend an hour and a half fixing this thing, so-called fixing it, because I'm in the mood to try to do more pressure flaking on the smaller stuff. But I'm already getting fatigue even before this video. Working on raw stone. I think I determined this one to be raw stone. I don't know. It feels raw. It's being non-cooperative like raw stone. See that my wrist didn't cooperate on that one. Anyway, let's see. What do I talk about? Always the same old, same old. What do we talk about? Dang. I mean, I can't seem to get any cooperation, so I'm not able to talk until I can get some cooperation over here. Alright, so which way do I want to bevel it? I want to bevel it so that it looks even. Put in some serrations with the bevels. How's that? But I won't put the serrations in until the final pass. And these edges start straightening out. On the pictures, the edges of the Dalton start to straighten out as they are being beveled. each successive beveling pass, the edge gets straighter and straighter. It seems. Okay. Metal marks. Gotta love them. Why is the steel slipping so much on this? It's because it's very hard stone. So if it's heat treat, I mean, it's very hard heat treat. So I'm thinking it's raw. I'll take those metal marks out a little bit later, or minimize them by abrading them. There's a chemical wash that I can use. I already know what to use, but haven't done it yet. I don't know if I'll mess with that kind of stuff. I'll let you guys mess with it. I'd kind of like to smoothen that surface out with the beveling, but I don't know if I can. Take some strategic flakes here and there. Anyways, maybe. There's some issues with the stone itself. Spots that have some kind of inclusions in them. Inclusions in the stone. Okay. Slipping, slipping, slipping. Everything is so slippery. Maybe I won't do the serrations after all because it's not cooperating. It's pretty simple stuff. You just need to set the tool on the surface, push downward. Pretty simple. Except a few of those were thinning flakes. I'm going to probably do more than 3 passes on it. Yeah, I'm already starting to like it better. Yep, it's not as easy as it looks because I gotta maintain some symmetry. If I just do the beveling, I lose track of where I'm at on the symmetry. What I'll do is I'll just leave the serrations in that are incidental serrations. I'm going to dress up the incidental serrations a little bit, just so, just so it looks a little bit more planned. Anyway, okay. I just gotta grind it now. Work on the base a little bit, stem, base, whatever you want to call it. Gotta touch it up, grind it down. It's got a nice bevel now. Sort of, kind of nice. I don't know if it looks better as a Dalton or a Clovis. Yeah, short video, which is good. I'm gonna upload another one tonight probably. All right, let's stop messing with it. Well, I gotta still mess with it because it's not grinding down correctly. I gotta pick at this edge so when it grinds down it's not gonna change its shape. Just gotta pick at it so there's no weak spots. I don't like it when it changes its shape when I'm doing the grinding or the abrading. And of course I gotta mess with the serrations. Of course. Pick. Yeah, I forgot to pick at the edge. This is very delicate right now. Okay. Isn't the grinding exciting? Okay, so there it is. You saw the Coastal Plains shirt as a Clovis, and now you see it as a Dalton. Hopefully that was entertaining and not too boring. And maybe for you guys that like the boring, I hope it was very boring. Yep, it's sharp. The beveling sharpens the edge well. I don't know. I don't like the way the beveling looks on this side. But you can't have everything. Yeah, I was already taking too much off of there trying to get that bevel to look right. Okay. That's it.